Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And yeah, wow. I thought I knew what I was gonna say, but in any case, I've decided to go get the sonogram done to see if my fibroids have reduced. So I'm just at the office now because my appointment is at 8:30. So I'm just gonna drop my stuff, go over to my doctor to pick up my referral letter, and then I'm gonna go over to the medical imaging place to do the sonograph. What is it called? Anyways, that scan that checks to see the size of the fibroids and stuff. Yeah, I have to admit, I've been putting it off for a very long time now because I've honestly been scared to find out just in case nothing has changed. And I've been putting in so much effort, like I'd be so bummed to find out that nothing has changed, because I've given up so many foods that I always loved, and I've changed my lifestyle drastically. So yeah, that's been my greatest fear, and it stems from when I initially found out and I went to see the gynecologist. I was so hopeful that I was going to get some good news, and he just gave me some extra bad news. So that's really why I've been so scared. But honestly, I don't think I have anything to be scared of, because my life has really improved since the last time I saw the gynecologist. And it's been almost a year now since I changed my diet. Okay, yeah, I think I changed it in June or some point. Yeah. So anyways, it's March now. So I just think it's better to know than to keep going at it in the dark. And then also, if I know what's happening, then maybe I can make the necessary changes or keep at what I've been doing so far. So yeah, the challenging part about this is I can't eat anything. So I haven't had anything since last night. That was like around 10. I didn't really have much though. It was like some boiled eggs that I had. And I usually have my morning smoothies as soon as I get to the office. So today I'm gonna have to wait until I come from doing the sonograph. My goodness, I should really look up what the word is for this procedure. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to take you along with me. I'll ask the person that works in there if I can bring in my camera, because I think you deserve a little treat. See you soon. It's cold. I just changed into my hospital gown, and I think I'm not wearing it the right way because I can't tie it. It's got strings, but I can't tie them. Anyways, so it's gonna be open at some point, so I'll just go like this, I guess. So in a few minutes we'll find out. I'm still drinking water. This is my third cup since I got here. I had like 500 mils before I left the office. My bladder is not feeling up. Stressful. Okay, I just came out of the sonar place, the ultrasound place. Oh, I need to clean my lens. Anyways, so I did my ultrasound, and let me stand this way, there's somebody's car behind me. Yeah, so I did my ultrasound, and the sonographer didn't really have the best news for me. She says that my fibroids are growing. Yeah, and so she's of the opinion that I should get them surgically removed, but I'm not so sold on her idea because she told me that she had fibroids and she had them removed immediately. So I always feel like there's a difference between having a conversation with somebody that is open to the idea of doing other things than getting surgery, than speaking to somebody that is really big on the idea of surgery. And I got it from my conversation with her that I kind of felt like she's really sold on the idea of surgery, and there isn't really much one can say to her to convince her otherwise. Yeah, so anyways, I've got my doctor's appointment at 12, so I'm gonna speak to my doctor and see what she has to say, and then I'll take it from there. Yeah, I don't know, I feel different though, I must admit. I feel I'm not as sad as I was the first time around. So yeah, I guess that's progress. And it's, oh, man, there's somebody that's driving around here. Anyways, yeah, so I need to get back to work and then I'll go see my doctor at 12. So I'll speak to you then. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, should I say welcome back to my channel? Anyways, today is Thursday. The last time I spoke to you was on Tuesday after I did my sonogram, and yeah, so I was a bit all over the place. Anyways, I went to see my doctor and she also got concerned, so she referred me to a gynecologist for a second opinion, and I got an appointment for Monday afternoon, but today I just had to come back to the lab to get some blood work done. She just needed to check my iron levels, so just did that. I had other tests done on Friday, so I'm not very chuffed, but they gave me a lollipop. I'm not gonna have it. It's got sugar, but it's a cute gesture. So yeah, after my visit to the doctor, I wasn't really sad or upset. I was more confused than anything because I had questions about how, you know does this mean that all I've been doing has been in vain and all that. And I called my mom just to tell her what they said, and she was like, no, she doesn't believe it because you can see the physical changes, and she wants me to get a second opinion. And so I had to decide who I was gonna get the second opinion from. Oh gosh, I think I just realized that my mic is not on this whole time. Oh dear. But anyways, you could still hear me. So I just put on my mic now. So yeah, so I had to decide. There are two gynecologists that she recommended, and I had seen the one before. He did his own test previously. So now I made my decision. I'm going to see the other one because when I went to see the man, he was so ready to operate on me, and I'm just not. Yeah, I also feel like it'll be better to speak to a woman about this. And if indeed she does say that there was growth, I think I'm kind of open to the idea of getting surgery, but then I'll still get another opinion, a third opinion. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm emotionally very, very okay. So I think it's a good thing that I delayed doing this till the time that I was emotionally ready for it. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I did cry. On Tuesday after I went to the gym, I was driving home and Gym Class Heroes, The Fighter played on the radio, and I found myself crying. You know, when they sing There Goes a Fighter and all that. It was just a bit overwhelming, but I'm really okay. I listened to the song again today and I didn't cry. I think I just needed to let it out. Yeah, what else? I'm still sticking to my diet. I also feel even if it does go to a point where I have to do the surgery, I'll still keep my diet because I think it's really good. It's worked for me. Oh, and another thing. So when I first went to the other gynecologist, the male gynecologist, he had said that the initial measurements done were not done properly, and he had measured like um, 18 centimeters, and this time around they've measured like 12 centimeters. So that's a big gap between what he measured and what they've measured now. This is me assuming that they had measured it the same way that he did, because now they were aware that I have fibroids, because the initial scan I had done was just to check my pelvic floor. So yeah, so I'm gonna see what the new the new gynecologist, not psychologist, the new gynecologist says. And also because the previous one had said it was as if I was 5 months pregnant. So I feel like, you know, I know what he had said, so I can always compare what the new person says to what he said, and then based off of that, I'll be able to deduce whether indeed they've grown or there's been some shrinkage. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. But for now, I'm gonna go back to work, and yeah, take care. Hi, it is Tuesday afternoon, currently 5 minutes before the hour of 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I am parked outside the gynecologist's office or practice. Yeah, I've got an appointment for 2:15. They are apparently closed for lunch, so I'm just sitting in the car. It was a tiny mission trying to find them, but yeah. How do I feel? I don't know. I think I feel hopeful, um, but I don't feel nervous or anything like that. So yeah, just waiting to see the doctor and hear what she's got to say, and then I'll take it from there. But yeah, this is me just updating you before I go in for my first consultation with a different gynecologist. Yes, I'm gonna remember to ask her um, what she would equate the size of my fibroids to in terms of pregnancy, just so I can compare it to what the previous gynecologist told me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Also, yeah, I like my fit. Hey, I saw this girl that wore a black dress online with a scarf on the side, and I tried it today with one of my scarves. So I think I like this new trick. See you in a bit. Hi. So it has been a week and 4 days since I last updated you. That was when I was outside the gynecologist's office in Belfast. And so I just wanted to give you the last update from my consultation. Well, it took me a bit of time because I needed to wrap my head around what the new information that I received and just get to a place where I was ready to talk about it. So it's taken me a week and 4 days, but hey, we're here now. And I fully processed it, and now I can freely speak about it. So, you know, I've got my trusted notebook here. You know how we do, because I don't want to miss out on some important stuff that I want to share with you. So yeah, I went to see the gynecologist last Monday. Not last Monday, last week Monday actually. Um, and so she also did her own measurements, and they were the same as the sonographers. So I went into her office and we spoke about my history and why I was there. Oh no, basically we spoke about why I was there. This included my history, the fact that I found out that I have fibroids over a year ago, and what has happened since. Like I told her that I went to see another gynecologist, but I didn't give her all the details. And then I also told her that I changed my diet and I started going to the gym. So yeah, which she said is a good thing. Then, she looked at my results, and then she was surprised. She was like, my GP apparently suggested a hysterectomy. I'm laughing now, but I wasn't laughing in the moment because I was like, what the hell? This is the same GP that initially told me that I didn't have to worry about the fibroids and I could live with them. And now all of a sudden she's turning around and asking a gynecologist to remove my womb. If you don't know what a hysterectomy is, I have a video on all these things. The video is titled Update on My Fibroid Condition, What I Have Now Learned About My Condition. So it details all these things, explains what a hysterectomy is, what fibroids are, and the many different options that you have if you have fibroids. So you can go and watch that one if you have not watched it. Yeah, anyways, so GP now suggests a hysterectomy, and the gynecologist was surprised. She was like, huh? Why are you guys talking about hysterectomies and stuff? And I was like, no, that's not it. I'm here to hear what you have to say. And so, yeah, she gave me the options that I have. And she basically said I could do embolization, also explained in the video on the update on the fibroids. I could do an embolization, but she highlighted that there is a risk of, cutting blood flow to the ovaries when they block the arteries that take blood to the fibroids. So then that could lead to complications when I eventually want to fall pregnant. But she also suggested that I could harvest some of my eggs so that I can use them when I'm ready to fall pregnant. And then she also spoke about the C-section. Wait, let me not even go there. I might just be giving you the wrong terms. Yes, she also spoke about the C-section to remove the fibroids, and she spoke about removing them and cleaning the womb so that it is ready, for pregnancy and stuff. And then at this point, I raised my concerns about the reoccurrence of fibroids, because I know a number of women that have had their fibroids removed and then they basically came back. And what she told me was, for as long as I'm ovulating, the risk of me developing fibroids is there, because all the cells in my uterus basically are at risk or could potentially turn into a fibroid. So yeah, that was good to know, because I always thought, I always thought that maybe there was like a solution to this, but it seems, for as long as you're ovulating, there is a chance that you would still get fibroids. And she also said the decision basically lies with me, how I want to proceed, what I want to do given the options that she gave me. And yeah, so I asked her if it was an emergency because the sonographer made it seem like, oh my gosh, you need to get these removed. And then now my GP is talking about a hysterectomy. And then the gynecologist was like, no, it's not an emergency because the thing with fibroids, according to her, is it's not about the size of the fibroid, but the effect or the impact that it has on your life. So, you know, she was talking about things like the anemia, where, you know, the low iron levels, you would find you're always tired or fatigued, and just, you know, not living your life to the fullest. She also spoke about the pressure that the fibroids have on your other organs, like your bladder. You find yourself peeing a lot. And she also mentioned that the pressure could also cause some discomfort during intercourse. Yeah, I'm just going to come out and say, yes, it does. Yes, yes. Yeah, we're grown here, so we're just going to talk about it today. Yes, there is some discomfort there, but it varies from person to person, you know. I think it's manageable in my case. It could be worse for the next person, but these are the things that you need to consider when making your decision about what you will do. Oh yeah, see why I love having my little notebook here? I almost forgot. So she also spoke about the effects of the anemia or the low iron levels. And what she said is that over time, the low iron levels basically cause some of your cells to degenerate. Like you'll find that your eyesight is not good anymore, and I can attest to that because I now wear glasses, and that you start forgetting things. Yeah, I do forget things, and that's why I now tend to write things down. And even when I go shopping, I always type out a note on my phone just to make sure that I don't forget stuff. Because sometimes I could go into the shop thinking I'm gonna get 3 items, then I'll just end up getting the 2 because I've forgotten that I needed to get the third. It does come back to me later, but then sometimes I'm already gone, or you know, it becomes a little bit inconvenient. But it's also good to know what's happening, and you know, I feel like you are better equipped to deal with things when you are aware of them. So yeah, that's why I write everything down. Yeah, so she also requested some blood work to be done. So I went back on Wednesday to get some blood work done. And I must say this time, oh, it really took it out of me. I felt the effects of, you know, not having enough blood basically. And yeah, so even going to the gym yesterday, I had to force myself because I was just feeling tired. I was feeling out of it, but I'm good. Oh yeah. So after my visit to the gynecologist, the first thing I did was I drove to a bakery. I drove to a bakery in Belfast, and I went and I got myself some sweet pastries that I have not had for as long as I've been on my diet. Because in the moment I felt overwhelmed, and you know, I wasn't thinking straight. And yeah, so I came back home and I ate them, and I regretted it afterwards because then I sat back and I thought about my situation, and I realized that yes, the sonographer and the new gynecologist have the same measurements, but there was that aspect where the initial measurements were not the same as the ones I got from the gynecologist, the male gynecologist, and he was the last gynecologist I saw. He put the measurements at 18 centimeters, and now they're at 12 centimeters, which is a huge improvement, which is a huge decrease in size. So that is actually very good news. And here I was going out to eat stuff that I shouldn't be eating. So that's why I regretted it. But as of yesterday, I decided that I'm going back fully committing to my diet. And yes, I know I'm supposed to show you what I eat, how I prepare it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it in time. It's just been, yeah, I just haven't really been feeling up to it lately, but I promise you I'm gonna come through for you. Yeah, also because I've lost a lot of weight since I started my diet, or I changed my diet and I started working out, and I have all this energy now that I didn't have before. So, why now would I go back to eating these things that I identified as not being good for me in my condition? So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I keep looking down because I don't know if I'm hungry or something, but things aren't coming to me so quickly. Anyways, so the decision I made is that I'm going to carry on with my diet and my way of living, which is the healthier way of living, my diet, drinking more water, going to the gym religiously, because I absolutely love how I look now. I love the results from the gym. And so I'm giving myself another year. Then I'm going to go back and check up on them. And yeah, if indeed there is growth, I will then have the fibroids removed. That's the decision that I've made. Oh, sorry, I forgot. one other thing. So with the bleeding, I used to bleed heavily for 3 days. Like, I used to bleed a lot for the first 3 days. And then my period started lasting 6 days. And I looked at my period tracker app. Yes, my period tracker app. And I noticed that I started bleeding heavily from September 2024 up to, what month is this? Oh my gosh. Let me just, whoop. Okay. Let me just have a look at it so I'm not telling you lies. Okay. So basically, from September 2024, my period would last for 6 days, and up to February, it was 6 days. And now, when I had my period in March, it lasted for 5 days, and I bled heavily only for the first 2 days. So that's a major improvement in my books, because I'm thinking back to the period before I had a need to go and get checked for fibroids. I didn't bleed as much as I bleed now. So I think this is some really good improvement here. Yeah, and I just wanted to add that the quality of my life over the past months has improved drastically because I have energy now. You know, I'm living my life again, and it's because of the food that I'm eating, and the iron supplements that I'm taking, and going to the gym, and I really love the results of it. I still feel the fibroids when I lay on my stomach, but it's not as prominent as it was when I first found out. And I don't feel the pressure of the fibroids when I lay on my back, because previously when I'd lay on my back, it felt as if I had a brick sitting on my stomach. I don't feel that anymore. And finally, I just want to say that our circumstances are different. And though I have chosen to go this route of trying to shrink my fibroids, I just want to say that if your symptoms are worse than mine and your lifestyle is severely affected by the fibroids, please go out and get them removed. Really, you don't need to suffer like that. You deserve to live your life to the fullest. So I'm not saying no, don't just because I am. Please consider your own circumstances and make a decision from there. And to everyone else, I want to say thank you so much for following me on this journey, for being with me, for holding me down. It has not been easy. It is far from over. But I really appreciate you. You've become my community. And without you, I don't think I would be where I am today. You've come through for me in so many different ways. You've shared your experiences with me. You've highlighted things that I wasn't aware of. And you've helped me to improve my life. And from the bottom of my heart, I really want to say thank you. And I love you so much for that. I love and appreciate you so much. And to the next woman that's probably just found out that she's got fibroids, girl, I just want to tell you, it is not your fault. And you're not alone. We're in this together. There's a lot of us that are going through this, dealing with this. So please don't suffer in silence. Speak up. Speak to me, anyone else that you can. And just, yeah, don't let the situation swallow you whole. I know I've been there, and you'll be so surprised as to how many women have been there and how they've managed to pull themselves out of it. So please speak up, don't suffer in silence. Somebody will always have something helpful to say to you and just to encourage you and to give you the strength. So please speak up. Let's have those conversations. And I honestly just want us to put an end to the stigma around this. There is no shame in speaking about it because it's a condition that affects so many of us. And I feel like it will help so many people if we speak openly and honestly about it. And yeah, maybe some would get to know way before it's too late. So yeah, thank you for the love and support. Let me see if there's anything else that I forgot. Yeah, looks like that's all I had to say. Oh, need a drink. Oh, I needed that. But yeah, so I will come back with that meal prep video for those that have requested for it. And I will definitely keep you updated with what's gonna happen from now. Because I don't know what the future holds, but I want to keep you informed. And you know, the purpose of me making these videos is to help the next woman. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. But for now, I think I'll end the video off here and let us talk in the comment section in case there's something that you want to know or something you feel I've forgotten to mention or something that you wish for other people to know. Please leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to show you how I look. Oh dear. So this is me. Okay. I decided to give the tights a break today. So side profile, other side. See, even the S is S-ing, guys. So yeah, this is why I don't want to believe that my fibroids are worse than what they were when I started. And also, if you have to compare the 11 centimeters to the 12 centimeters, that means there's been a growth of 1 centimeter in the year, which I think is kind of keeping at the same level and not really worsening. So yeah, I'm looking on the positive side and I am sticking to what I've been doing because it works for me. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.